Horkheimer, Frankfurt School, saw this very clearly in late 1930s, when they said the new totalitarian leaders, Stalin, or for them especially Hitler, whatever Hitler is, he was not a figure of a father. He was more a kind of a obscene, spoiled, hysterical. He was maybe an adolescent brutal who came to power. So Adorno saw very clearly, and Horkheimer, they wrote a key text, Authority and Family, where they point out that, yeah, paternal oppression and so on. But at the same time, good, proper paternal authority gives you something to rely on and to defend yourself from the peer community, whose pressure can be much more destructive on you. You know, the worst thing about adolescent guys is to follow the peer pressure of their colleagues and so on and so on. And especially today, I think, look, whatever Trump is, he is not a respectful paternal figure. That's what I had to laugh. You remember that Vance, Zelensky, Trump infamous talk when they complained, you treat us to Zelensky disrespectfully. I'm sorry. Trump, who called Trudeau systematically governor to humiliate him, not prime minister. Trump, who, you remember all his vulgarities, like you can grab women by their pee and so on. Who is he to even mention respect? Who did everything possible? And I think I'm becoming kind of I like to define myself as communist, a moderate conservative communist. Because I think that, okay, my old story, but it's important to mention it. Compare Bernie Sanders and Donald Trump. As a person, Trump is a ridiculous, postmodern obscenity, no respect. Bernie Sanders as a person, I know, I met him on the street in Burlington, Vermont. He is, in the best sense, not conservative in the sense modest, dignity, respect, and so on. And I think the left should break with this mega stupidity, of this is another legacy of 68, that to say that subversiveness is good. Do this, use dirty words and so on. No, sorry. The new populist right has beaten us by far on this. We, the left, to have a chance, should precisely address ordinary people with the message, no, be subversive and so on, but discover shame, respect and shame. That should be, it's surprising, this basic sense of respect, don't hurt others and so on. My idea is even that maybe we should openly appropriate the old term of moral majority. Sorry, whatever the populist right is, it's not moral majority. It's open decadence. And I see this not just as at a personal level, but maybe your view here is different. We can debate Israel, Gaza. But what horrifies me is, listen, I have no illusions. Other countries, Arabs, they are all torturing prisoners and so on. But with Israel now, what shocks me is how open this became. You remember, I had a couple of sleepless nights because, it was discovered that in a prison for Hamas members out of Jerusalem, they were doing horrible things. They were putting big iron rods with needles in it and so on up their ass. A couple of them died of bleeding, and they didn't deny it. They know these are subhuman, we can do it. I think better hypocrisy than this open admission of obscenity. And we are approaching a world where simply obscenity reigns directly. And the left, they at some level still identify as we did. I was there, I'm so old, in 68. power is authoritarian, it is, but in the sense of dignity, and if you shout at them, do obscene gestures, whatever, there is something subversive in it. No, it's not. And I repeat always this point, the ultimate proof for me was the 6th of January. When was it? 5, 6 years ago. You remember when popular crowd invaded Congress. My friends, leftists, were crying. They said, where do we live? We, the people, should be doing this. This is their dream. A crowd-penetrating seat of power. I told them, no, sorry. The new right took this over from us.